Sound like you've been having a rough little fella.
No, I made the best out of all the situation. Like,
Uh-huh.
I said I made the best out of all my situation. Cause like I wanted to leave the house at 18. Like I felt like that was a thing I needed to do.
Yeah.
At that time anyway. Now that I look back on it, I'd be like, shoot, if I could have put up with it for a little longer. And during the job I did have, I was like, I could have been buying a house right now. All the money I did spend, going on trips, paying for my apartment. My apartment was not cheap. And then the amount of money I spent on cars, I had bought 3 cars in a year. That one, 2023 one, and an Infinity before that.
You just wilding. I feel you just wilding, huh?
I really was.
At the expense of self.
What you mean?
I'm trying to get this thing. Make sure I'm good. I'm gonna hit him with a little quick hot track. Shit, I know what I'm gonna do. Monday's always rough, man. I gotta get back in the weekly groove. Why not no one come on?
I don't think I had it rough.
You don't think you had it, bro?
No. I think life just be happening sometimes.
Life be who?
Just happen.
Life be just happening?
Yeah, like I feel like it's just was a part of life that was supposed to happen.
Yeah,
For
I
me to
guess.
learn certain things.
I guess.
It could have been worse though. I could definitely tell you that. Cause I could say that I've never, like, I've stayed in my car, but the longest I stayed in my car was for like a month. Past that, I was in an apartment or in a house. I was fed every day. Had clothes in my bag. Like I wouldn't say like it was just, oh, I was in a very depressed state, or I'm thinking about going through something that end me up in jail or something.
Right.
So like, if it was like that, I'd say my life was pretty hard, but it wasn't that.
See what you're saying? That's the thing, man. Everybody life is not gonna turn out the same way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's life is not it is not going to go down the same path. You feel me? But you just make the best of the hand you've been dealt. You see that's what a lot of people fail to realize. Even in trying to help and trying to motivate and trying to get another person on that same playing field, say, bro, everybody's not going to be where you are. Everybody's not going to get it the way you get it or got it.
I
You feel
understand
me?
that too.
And that be my thing. Even especially when it comes down to spirituality. Your belief is your belief. My belief is my belief. You know what I'm saying? And however I was reared, that's how I'm gonna see it. That's how I'm gonna believe it. That's how I'm gonna roll with it. I mean, you can talk till you turn blue in the face. I mean, what that mean? You feel me? And the thing is, we living in a day and time. We living in a day and time where we done made social media popular, as far as somebody giving advice, somebody, sharing knowledge. We done made it popular with social media. I'm the type of person, bro, on the real talk, you can't tell me nothing. I'm just hard-headed like that, especially if you never been through it. If you never been through it, what you gonna tell me? I hear you, but I don't hear you. You feel me? So you got a lot of people want to say, don't do this, don't do that. Don't. But you ever experienced that? No. Well, how you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me something? And in y'all generation, y'all more receptive to somebody who actually done been through it compared to somebody like grandma and dad who ain't never been through nothing telling me this, that, and other. I hear you, but I don't hear you. So that's why the average young person, they turn to their friends. And, you know, they be more receptive to talking to their friends and listening to their friends than their parents because they can relate more to their friends than their parents because we get to... Take my generation, right? People in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, we messed the world up. I mean, we entirely messed the world up. So now, because we was the way we were, we tried to get our children, and we let our children off the hook with mental problems. That's why I said, bro, I don't listen to no any and everybody. What? You could be damn near all the way retarded. What I'm listening to you for? Okay, okay. You pick up the Bible, right? You got the people in the Bible. Okay. Dude walk up. Dude say, I'm a prophet. Who gives a damn? Like, who really cares if you're a prophet? Okay, if you're a prophet, what's your track record look like? What have you prophesied and it came to pass? What your track record look like? And we don't do people that because we going through, we feel a certain way. So whatever somebody say, we believe it, right? Right now, you and I could be talking. We could be talking about tires. We could be talking about a bus. We get on our phone, what we gonna see? Tires. We gonna see a bus, right? So if the damn phone could do that, you don't think some other clown could do that? So somebody walk up, oh man, I was feeling like that. I was thinking like that. I thought that. The whole world is full of algorithms, whether it's on a computer or as a human being. So now we're living in such a world to where we not focused on God. We're just going with our feelings. We're going with our emotions. So in going with our feelings and our emotions, we get caught up. Say, bro, okay, I'm going to question you from head to toe. I don't give a damn who you say you are. I'm going to question you. Okay, well, what this about? No, I have that right. If Peter could question who Jesus is, why I can't question who the hell you are? Peter said, if that be you, Lord, if that be you, bid me to come out. He said, come on. He came out the boat. But we just won't believe any and everybody that run up in our face telling us something that they think we won't hear. No, don't let nobody do that. Don't let nobody do that. That's why I told you about my grandbaby. My grandbaby is a product of her parents. Every child is damn near a product of their parents. So here you coming in the game. You coming in the game, you putting up with a whole family you don't know nothing about. Because you love this young lady, right? So now you gonna make sure she good, you gonna make sure she all right. But what about her mama? What about her daddy? Because they probably don't even like you. So if the daddy don't like you, the mama don't like you, you already got something going against you, right? So and with that going against you, what you got to fight with? You steady trying to fight for her love. You steady trying to get her when her mom and her daddy don't even like you. Now what? So now, if you're not schooled right, you're not taught right, you're gonna feel a certain way. No, so me, if the daddy didn't like me, boy, I got you. I'm gonna show you something. Why? I'm gonna take it out on your daughter. I'm gonna make your daughter love me because you don't like me, and I'm gonna make your wife really love me because you don't like me. So now I'm gonna do everything for the mama. Make sure the mama good because of the daddy. And that's how I was. So I already done peep game with a lot of these. I done did it, man. You can't tell me nothing about no female. Why? I already done played them games. Why? Because the older guys schooled me. No, and that's why the ball game. Why? Because now you got mama going against daddy. Because I'm gonna get the daughter. That's just how I was. You understand what I'm saying? So now, years later, wasn't that long, years later, I'm in the streets. I'm doing my thing. I'm in the streets, right? The daddy pull up. He don't remember me, but I remember him. Daddy pull up. Daddy wanted to score, right? When I realized who he was, I stepped back and looked at him, right? To see if he would remember me, right? He didn't remember who I was. So here come the mama. The mama walks up. Now I feel some type of way, bro. 'Cause I really liked it, the mama, man. I thought mama was cool. Mama took my side. But now they done got on these drugs, right? How you handle that situation?
Walk away.
Walk away. Walk away.
I
Walk
wouldn't
away from
let-
what?
I wouldn't let her mama see me. If I'm selling drugs and
They didn't remember me.
Oh, they didn't remember.
They didn't remember.
Oh, they handle your business.
This the thing, though, brother. I don't want to give it to the mama because I kind of liked it to mama. Mama was cool with me, right? But the daddy,
He
I
didn't
don't
have
give
a
a
message.
damn about him. That just was my mentality. So now you take that young man who I was and this grown man who I am, right? That young man, I know how you feel. That young man, I know what you're dealing with. That young man, I know what you're going through. Why? Because I once was that young man. I once was that young man. And so now when I'm looking at you and I'm dealing with you, I already know the route you're gonna take. Why? I once was you. We got too many older men that forgot who the hell they are, and that's why we can't help y'all. Especially when we run in the church. Because we run in the church, now we all holy. We can't say this, we can't do that. You can't, what the hell, man? That's why the average young dude don't give a damn, man. You understand what I'm saying? And we can't really talk to you all because we can't relate to you all because we done forgot who the hell we are. Say, bro, I done lost a lot of dudes, man, in them streets. I done lost a lot of dudes to them penitentiary, man. So now I gotta sit back and watch these jokers nowadays run their damn mouth and don't know a damn thing about trying to help you young people, bro. And that's on the real. Don't come telling me about some garbage you done read in some damn book. What you done been through, what you done experienced. You know what I'm saying? Because say, bro, when you done lived that life, man, and you done survived it, and you know it wasn't nobody but God, shit, bro, you gonna walk different. You gonna walk and talk different automatic because you know it wasn't nobody but God. But for me to run in the church and I can't do this, man, damn all that, and that's what to mess y'all up. When you came in that garage, what I told you, I run my house. I don't give a damn. And not her daddy, not her mama. I run my house. So if she at my house, I got this here. And if I tell you I got it, that's how we gonna roll. Because you got too many dudes say, bro, until men, I'm talking about men, until men get back in their positions and run the position that they're supposed to have, y'all young brothers gonna stay messed up, bro. Y'all gonna stay messed up. And don't get this gay thing twisted. Because I done seen some dude. I was up there in Ashland, Kentucky, man. And he had the dude, he was a punk. He was gay, he was a punk, right? And dude would pick on him and pick on him and pick on him, right? So we about to wreck y'all one day. I think I was playing golf that day. I was on the golf course. And the weight power was right next to the little golf thing, right? And the dude just kept messing with him. And he had got tired. Said, bro, dude had them two-pieced him so fast and hit him. And see how them little bricks sticking up? Mm-hmm. That's how it was separated between the golf course and the weight pile, right? Mm-hmm. Up there in Ashland, Kentucky. He fell and hit his head on the corner of one of the things, right? Ball game, right? So the punk was saying he was a king before he was a queen. You know what I'm saying? And see, but as I got older, I peeped the game, right? Like you say, once you got 18, you wanted to get out. Once I get a certain age, I was done with the church thing, right? I'm gonna get them chairs together. We're gonna sit right here. I'm gonna run it with you one day, brother. I want you to have a full understanding of life and what you're gonna deal with, what you're gonna go through. Say, bro, I come up under a bunch of older guys who came out of a certain life, right? Really, the lifestyle y'all come from is game. Everything is game. Everything, y'all play the game. So if the average little brother been playing the game from 5, now he's 15, you don't think he gonna run out there with that gun? That's all he know how to do. Because he been playing the game. Grand Theft Auto all this time, right? So now you're dealing with a lot of young brothers who messed up. Now, like I was saying, older guy told me about being a player, right? We think being a player was about a woman. Nah, man, it wasn't about playing the women. A player was one who laid there and one who was able to motivate, right? One who was able to organize and one who was able to be a participant, right? That's a player. You got a bunch of jokers who leaders, but they're not players. The average leader, he got to be a player. He got to know how to motivate. He got to know how to organize, and he got to be ahead of the team. When you read that Bible, man, the king, once the horn was blown, let's go get him. Let's go get him. Because he already done motivated them. He already done organized his troop. Now he gonna lead them. That's a player. That's what the old cat taught me, right? So I lay there. Shorty trying to get me. Come on. You gotta go to church. You gotta go to church. I'm out there cutting the food, right? So we go to the mall. We go out there in Lakeside. We go to the mall. I get a nice little suit. I'm in the game. I get a nice little suit. Make a long story short, I get knocked off, right? I don't even go to church. I get knocked off. So now I get to go to trial, right? I go to trial. I ain't with that rat. I come up under cats. You don't rat. You just don't tell. Ain't no. That was cold. You don't tell. Other than that, stay your ass out the streets. If you gonna tell, stay your ass from out them streets because there's a code out there that you don't do. But here come these young dudes with this new stuff, and now they won't tell. Say, bro, don't go out there if you're gonna be telling, because you don't tell out there, right? So now I'm in trial, right? So I'm in trial. Like I said, I went with Shorty to get the suit. I got the suit. I'm standing there. I got Renault, and I have Dimitri, right? Young dudes. I went to school with Renault. Went to All Saint together. He brought Dimitri in. 3 of us, black dudes. We young, right? All of us clean. So the judge come in the courtroom, and the judge said, you can bring the defendant in the courtroom now, right? They say he already in here. Remember now, all 3 of us the same age. All of us have a suit on. We clean, right? So now, make a long story short, the prosecutor and attorney was a lady, right? For the feds. It was a lady. She tell me, I like that suit. Who dressed you? She said, that's a nice tie. I know you didn't pick it, right? Remember what the old man taught me now, right? So I tell my lawyer, say, bro, you talking about a conceited, arrogant little dude back then? Man, you couldn't do nothing with me. I mean, nothing with me, right? So I tell my lawyer, say, bro, when it's over, tell her I'm gonna take her to lunch. Talking about the prosecutor, right? But watch this. Mm-hmm. After 11 years, I'm in church now, right? So I'm a minister now. I'm sitting on the front row in the church, right? And you know, politicians, when they're running for office, the first place they run is the church.
Try to get the black person.
Said, bro, that lady came, and guess what she said? Right next to me in the church. She don't remember me. I remember her, right? So I looked at her, right? Trying to see if she remembered me, right? Okay, she didn't remember. So the pastor, I said, man, he would always call one of his ministers up to open the doors of the church, right? So I'm like, Lord, let him call me. Let him call me. I'm going to get her. So he called me up, right? So I go up and I tell the church, I tell you all the story, how I done been in jail and this and that. I said, well, the person who played the major part in that is in the church. I was talking about the lady. She could have went under the bench. Right? So to make a long story short, after I finished, she got to get up and speak, right? So I gave her a hug, man. I went and sat down. So she came and sat down. After she finished talking, she came and sat down next to me, right? I looked at her, right? I said, you ain't gonna tell me I got a nice suit on? You don't like this tie?
Where'd she sit after that?
What? Say, bro. I listened to a lot of this stuff. And the brother, I run circles around these dudes, man. Because I lived it. because of where I come from. My compassion, I have such a compassion for the people, man, like Jesus. Jesus seen that these people was hungry, man. Jesus said they were like sheep without a shepherd. And so he set them down and he fed them, man. And after he fed them, the people said, come on, man, y'all go, y'all go, y'all go. Jesus said, no, man. I done talked to these people all this time. Now let me feed them. Then after he fed them, he made sure they left because them dudes left. Said, bro, church people, I don't trust church people. I don't trust church people. I trust people who know God, man. I trust people who love God, bro. You just go to church, I don't trust you. You just run your mouth about church, I don't trust you. But if you really know God, or you really seeking to know God, that's who I trust. That's who I trust. All them other people miss me. Why? Say, bro, a person who really trying to get to know God, they're going to make mistakes, man. They're going to mess up, man. They're going to get caught up. You know why? Because the devil don't want them to get right. The devil don't want them to get right. But see that clown who think they got it all together, who's so holy than thou, man, they can kiss where the sun don't shine. They can kiss where the sun don't shine. And that come from my heart, bro. Why? Because they messing people like that up. So how you gonna grab a little brother like you at 21, man? That you really lost in this world, bro. You really lost in this world because I got my shorty, I love my shorty good, but then my man, mama tripping, daddy tripping. Say, bro, where I could go? Who I could go to just running with? Who I could go with to get some just good sound advice, bro? Cause all this other garbage I've been hearing, man, miss me. And I'm talking about how I was. I had an Uncle Pops, I had my aunts, man. I had the old cat on the corner. They be talking about that village garbage. There ain't no damn village in this day and time. Ain't no such thing as a village. And the thing is, they won't pick who they want to be for the village. Yep. Because when I was coming up, you had the punk on the corner. It wasn't a whole lot of punks, but you had one on the corner. You had the dudes on the corner drinking. You had them the dudes that told us to do right. Them the dudes that made sure we stayed right. We had the pimps. We had the drug dealers. Them the dudes that told us to do right. Not no joker running around here talking about he a politician, he's some lawyer, he's some doctor. Not them clowns. Because once they get to that level in life, they don't give a damn about you unless it benefit them or put money in their pocket. That's real talk. That's why I don't get caught up in that garbage. See, you go down that corner, you walk down that street, and you talk to any one of them junkies, any one of them people on them drugs, watch the wisdom they give you. They just on the drugs, bro.
And it's all for them to get over.
It's bro, they just on the drugs. But when it comes to real life, say, bro, if you ain't live a real life, and then if you live the life, and now you fake that's say, bro, when I was coming up, we traded, right? And the trade was, if I got a sister, or if I got a cousin, you got a sister, you got a cousin, say, bro, let me talk to your sister, you can talk to my sister. Or let me talk to your cousin, you can talk to my cousin. That's just how we did coming up, right? Mm-hmm. So now, these same jokers, they grown now they act like they ain't never did a damn thing. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. We been messed up. And we never realized how messed up we was since then. All we did, we just polished it up and made it look shiny. You still dirty, you still low down, you still no good. And you gonna be that way until God take that corruption out of you, man, and give you something incorruptible. But yet these jokers tell it with that Bible, man. Shit, bro. As a young man, you ain't but 21, bro. You got a long life to live. I tell the grandbaby, you heard me tell her yesterday, man, cut that garbage out. You dig? That little dude is doing the best he could do. Unless you want to go get one of them other little dudes who's going to be batting you upside your head and kicking you in your tail. And now I got to come out there because I don't want nobody to treat my grandbaby like that. And now I'm in, oh man, and see, that's what's wrong with a lot of these young ladies. Because who's schooling them? Who's guiding them?
Women,
you know what I'm saying? And then you got all these people with these damn programs for these children. They don't give a damn about them children, man. Because the money that they get for donations, they use it for their damn self. But they use the children to get it. If all these organizations, with all these churches, with all these groups, why the hell all these children are so messed up?
And they just coming out though worse, literally.
But they're not gonna talk to nobody like me. They're not gonna let nobody like me go up. I said, bro, some years ago, I went to a meeting. It was over there in Pigeon Town. This little house they had there, but it was about a lot of dudes, young brothers incarcerated, right? They had the shower slippers on the wall, this, that thing, right? So I'm talking to the dude who was over the school at the juvenile journey at the time, right? So I'm telling him, say, man, I got this program, Guns for Guns, you know, I could teach the young brothers how to do carpentry work, you know. If they want to do doors, they want to do floors, they want to do sheetrock, you know, I teach them. You know, I go in the street, say, bro, put down the handgun. I'm going to teach you how to use a nail gun, a framing gun, a caulking gun. I'm going to teach you how to use these guns to get paid. So I'm telling this to the dude. You know what that dude told me? No, we don't want people like you.
Because they want fast money.
No, it's not that. The man said, we don't want people like you because you're going to fix the problem. They don't want the problem fixed because if you fix the problem, it stops the money. It stops the money. They don't give a damn about y'all, bro. That's real talk. They don't give a damn about y'all. As long as y'all doing wrong, as long as y'all keeping the crime up, as long as y'all doing that, it's money, man. It's money. The more wrong y'all do, I get to go to Baton Rouge and say, look, we need $1 million more for this. We need some more $1 million for this. Give a damn about y'all, bro. They don't give a damn about housing. They don't give a damn about them people. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Just that simple. But then you get Negroes, you get these Negroes, these $2 Negroes that get a Bible and try to pimp you with the Bible, right? Right? And then you get these other dumbass Negroes, and that's what's wrong with you church folks, 501c3. You, boy. So that's why I stick with teaching the Bible. Because you got a bunch of, if any man think he knows nothing as he ought to know it, right? There are people who want something to happen, people who gonna make something happen, and people who gonna wait for it to happen. A person who want it to happen, it never happen. The person who gonna make it happen, he stand a chance. The person that's waiting wanna lose with him, right? You have a person that know what happened, a person who think he knows what happened, and a person who don't know what happened. I'm in trial. I don't know what the hell I did. And I know I told you. The majority of people get on the stand are these people.
Who think they know what happened?
Who don't know what happened.
Who don't know what happened.
You know why? Because the prosecutor is going to only ask them the questions that they want them to answer to get you. You can't get crossed up because you don't know what happened. See what I'm saying? You don't know what happened. But a person who think they know what happened, they're going to try to add story, they're going to cross it up.
So the lawyer is the person who think they know what happened.
See the game? It's all game, man. Life is all game. You just got to know how to play the game. And if you don't know how to play the game, you're going to get messed up. Why? First thing we're going to do is judge the book by the cover. Once we do that, it's over for us, man. It's over. It's over. Had I not gone through what I've gone through in life, I wouldn't know a damn thing. I wouldn't know a damn thing. But the average person will pray not to go through this, 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 not. How you gonna learn, bro? You ain't gonna learn nothing. But yet, you gonna put it out to the world like you know something. I don't know nothing, bro. I didn't know nothing. I didn't never have to do nobody wrong. Like I wasn't that kind of person. Because the older guys didn't rear me like that. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, I just knew better. I was smart. So I took the route I wanted to take in life. Why? Because that life was challenging to me. Once I got bored, no telling what I'm going to do.
I know what that would be like.
No telling what I'm going to do. I'm bored. You dig? I don't want to talk to you no more because you're not challenging enough for me. I don't want to play no more games with you because you can't beat me. I don't want to go over here because you don't know enough for me. That's how I was, man. I was a terrible little dude, not for as bad and hurting people, but for myself. For myself, man. That's why I was always scared of me. I never scared of nobody else. I could never tell on me because I'm scared of me. The hell I look like telling on me for? That's the dumbest thing in the damn world. So if you tell on you, I'm scared of you. The hell you look like telling on you? Who the hell tell on themselves? See what I'm saying? You wasn't built for it if you got to tell on you about doing it. If I did it, I made the choice to do it. If I said it, I made the choice to say it. And what the hell you gonna do? It's a live or die world, man. And you're gonna die one day. It's just how you die. You feel me? I'd rather die believing and trusting in God, man. I'd rather die having some kind of knowledge and wisdom of God, bro, than not. It's just that simple. Just that simple. Just that simple. I got to give it the lady today to finish doing the paperwork, man. The billing, the man, you know. And we're going to get a lot of young brothers, man, like yourself. For real, bro. But I'm not one to broadcast it like that because I'm not with that fake stuff. My tolerance level for garbage is zero, bro. Because I lost too many friends to the streets. I lost too many friends to the penitentiary. Say, bro, I watch these little dudes. I got grandkids your age. I got parents your daddy age. I be like, dang, look at this world, bro. This world messed up. Like, it's really messed up. Because where the love at, man? There's no love in the world, man. There's no love in this world, man. It's everybody damn near is self-righteous. It's about what they know, what they can do, and what they have. As if I give a damn. As if I give a damn. I say, bro, I could walk past you and, what's up, Brian? Keep going. Never say nothing again in life. Life. I ain't got nothing against you. I ain't mad with you. You dig? I just don't mess with you. And for me, a lot of people I don't mess with. I don't mess with preachers. Why? Because I know preachers liars, man. They liars, man. I'm a preacher. If I had to tell you a lie, I'm going to tell you a lie. So why would I want to run with a bunch of dudes I know be lying? Come on, bro. I have to be the dumbest person in the world. I'd rather deal with me and deal with how God and I going to work this thing out. At the end of the day, ain't nobody but you and God, bro. At the end of the day, ain't nobody but you and God. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. That little girl in that house will drive you crazy if you let her. She'll drive you crazy if you let her. Because her mammy and her pappy crazy. Mom and her daddy both crazy. So you think she ain't gonna be crazy? The apple don't fall too far away from the tree. You dig? Now, you lay there, you got her, but yet she gonna get her sons to jump on you.
Try.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna talk about what he gonna do you. Say, little brother, you ain't even here to mess with that little brother. The hell you gonna threaten that little brother? Yeah, that's the world I come from. Mm-hmm. You don't threaten. You don't threaten. You do. That new threatening, where you get it from? Where you get it from?
Thank you.
If I'm gonna do you something, I'm gonna do you something. Ain't nobody gonna know I did it to you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I read the Bible, bro. That's why I read the Bible and teach the people about God, bro. Like the old man said, I'm the gangster. You be the player. You motivate, you organize, and you lead. So now, as the player, gangsters gonna come. Because gangsters respect players. And the reason why gangsters respect players, because a player gonna stay in his lane. Because if the player try to be a gangster and the gangster know he not that, he in the way, bro. He in the way. And I come up, you don't get in the gangster's way. You don't get in their way. You stay in your lane.
Because they'll run over you.
Ain't no one running over you. You get eliminated. You just get eliminated. Because that's what gangsters do. I be sitting in the driveway, right? Jackers know me. Gangsters know me, right? I'm not a gangster, so I really don't know. I'm not a jacker, so I don't know, right? So here come the gangster. Say, nephew, you know that boy down there in that corner, right? The gangster telling the player about the jacker. So I said, yeah. What you want me to do, nephew? My. Because the gangster don't play. He already know what time it is with the jacker. So the gangster ready to go handle his business with the jacker. Because the jacker trying to mess with the player, and the gangster respect the player. Why? Say, nephew, here you go. Because the player gonna always take care of the gangster. Because the gangster gonna make sure that the player is all right. It's just a respect thing. And we living in a day and time, bro, but there's no respect, there's no love. So you just got a bunch of people just doing all kinds of stuff like a damn game. Ain't no game, man.
I be hearing about that, like people, families be abandoning them when they go to jail and stuff, and that be bothering me. Like, how you just get left?
Out of sight,
out of mind,
bro. Out of sight, out of mind. Let me tell you something. A man, I'm talking about a man. A man's children is his biggest enemy. A man's children is his biggest enemy. He just got to know how to play it. I got 5 boys. Every last one of my boys will try to prove me wrong. It's just nature. Mm-hmm. That's just what sons do for daddies. Mm-hmm. The average son is going to try to go out his way, over and beyond, to prove his daddy wrong. That look like letting you prove me wrong, Negro. I brought you in the world. You will never prove me wrong. But the thing is, the average daddy don't realize that his son is his biggest enemy, so he play right into his son's hand. I never play in your hand, man. I done read the Bible.
So why you
if
say
David children, huh?
Why you say we're the enemy?
Because you're always gonna try to prove him wrong. The average man will fall quicker at the hands of his son than anybody, because his son is gonna be out to prove him wrong. You read the Bible. Look at how David's son went against him. Read that Bible, man. Read that Bible. So you know, like Derek, right? He was gonna prove to his daddy that he would have more street knowledge than daddy. Well, what do you then, Derek? What do you? Handle your business. Handle your business. I'm not about to play in your hand up, right? I already know you can't do that, right? So the other day, he driving trucks now. He's doing good. He's driving trucks. I had to go bring him up there in Hammer, a little past Hammer, to get his truck, right? Mm-hmm. So we ride. He said, "Man, Daddy, I'm glad you didn't." We was talking about something. He said, "Man, I'm glad you didn't raise me like that." He said, "But there's no way in the world I'm letting no child outthink me, man. Ain't no way in the world, man." So all you gotta do is listen, right? I come home, my other son, Dad won't fight you because he mad because I wasn't there, right? I say, bro, you know how to fight? Like, I watch these people on social media. That ain't how you fight. I'm not trying to hit you in your face. I'm trying to kill you. I'm trying to kill you. I don't want to hit you in your face. I'm hit you in your body. I want to break your ribs. I want to hit you in your chest where you can't breathe. I'm not, what I look like just swinging, trying to hit, what the hell I look like? Who the hell do that? If we fighting, let's fight. So I told my son, say, bro, off. I'm going to stick my finger in your eye. I'm going to take your finger and bring it back, bend it back as far as I can bend it. I'm going to try to that where I come from. Ain't no tomorrow if we fight. Ain't no, bro. So when I see people just, what the hell they get, and then they put that all over, so that ain't fighting. That's not fighting, man. If you get on that ground, I'm going to stump your head till it smash. Until it smash. That's fighting. We fighting, right? Or we made rules If you hit me so many times, I hit you many times, we gotta stop. Well, until we really get some full understanding. So I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight because I have no shut off button. I don't know when to stop. Because when you dead and you're not moving, that's when I'm stop. That's when I'm gonna stop. I'm not swinging to hit you in your face. You have a whole body from your feet to your head. I'm gonna just stand there and just swing at your face. The hell I look like. And you got a whole body. Come on, bro. This world, this new world stuff they be doing, bro. I don't.
So it's because they made it so intense. Like you can't stump somebody in the head anymore, or you will. Even if they started the fight, you stump somebody in the head, you going to jail. Like that's a real law. The minute they back turn, you can't fight them no more.
So you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the world y'all living in. That's how y'all do it. Me, I ain't come up like that.
I know my daddy didn't come up.
So I'ma just sit over here. I mind my business. When you come in, when you come around, you say, Papa, you want to run it. I run it with you. Other than that, what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? You can't fix what's not broke. Like this TV.
It's still not working?
I don't know what's wrong with this thing. You know but the devil. I know what it is. Something I was doing in church yesterday. I was just hitting buttons on my phone. And a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I took that locating thing off. That's what's wrong with it. I took the location thing off. They be want you share your location and I.
Yeah, I don't do that. I jailbroke my phone.
But little brother, you done messed up my teacher session today, but
I'm sorry.
no, it's real. It's real talk because it's far too many young men and young women messed up. And the thing is, it's nowhere in the world I could sit back and just, they think because as a pastor, everything is all good. We don't go through nothing. Our children, this and that. Nah, man, my kids, they kids. My grandkids, they grandbabies. You know what I'm saying?
See, we don't know that though, like, cause they don't present that to us. Like,
because they want y'all to live a fake life.
Yeah.
My son Cheese right now, if I go to his house, 9 out of 10, house smelling like weed. And he might be just smoking.
Mm-hmm.
But if his friends in there, they gonna put it out. He ain't gonna put it out. Man, anybody but daddy. Cool. You dig? The thing is that, say, bro, I'm gonna love you for who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You want to smoke, smoke. When you get tired of smoking, you get tired of smoking. That's like Raya. How old Myra but 17.
Mm-hmm.
But she get high. I call her. What you doing, babe? Papa just calling to check on you. You high? Oh, Papa, leave me alone. I ain't high. Okay, well, I'll just making sure. I mean, but those are my grandbabies. But this is my grandbaby, and oh, she's such a sweet girl, and look at her, and this. Come on, man.
Don't make up lies.
But that's what we do as pastors. We might have one kid that's gay. We ain't gonna never let y'all know about that one. We might have one kid that's all on drugs. We don't want y'all to know about that one. But this is right here. Oh, this is the good child. This is the baby. This and that. All of them good. All of them good. It's something I did as a parent. Win, lose, or draw. Because I'm the parent. Mm-hmm. It's something I did that caused you to go the way you went. You went the way you went. You went the way you went. You went the way you went. It's just that simple.
Do you think they ever told you what made them go that way? Because, like, my mom be talking to me now. Well, every now and then. And then she was like, oh, I made all these decisions. And then I told her what made me lead to, like, certain decisions I made. Mm-hmm. Like, for, like, not going to college, right? During that time, I didn't go to college because my dad was, like, drinking badly and putting his hands on us a little bit too much. So I'm like, I got to make sure I'm here for my sister. My mama didn't know that. She was like, oh, you just decided not to go to college? No, that's the real reason why I didn't go to college.
Okay.
So, like, do you think they ever told you why they came out the way they came? Because I feel
Yeah,
like they
yeah. Well, I run it with mine. Yeah, I run it with mine. And the grandbabies, I run it. I mean, what we got to hide, man? You did. My grandbaby first thing, you having sex? You did. You say, bro. I come through the house one day, right? I go to the back of the house. I come back to the front of the house. It's a rubber on the floor, right? What the hell this come from? I'm the only man in here. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Where this come from? Papa, you crazy? I'll be crazy for a minute, but I need to know who. So you mean to tell me? So y'all, this is what we doing now around here, right?
You were grown.
You understand? What's it to hide, man?
Well, it says like we was taught what happens in our household stays in our household.
We in the house.
I think it might be a little different because it's like this your house versus like the actual house. Like
no,
with mama.
We in the house.
Okay.
We in the house. You hear you my grandbaby, this ours.
Okay.
It's ours. You know what I'm saying? I just run it, but it's ours. The thing is that no parent want their child having sex at a young age, because as a parent we have this life that it should go this way, that way, that way. Right? If I made a baby at 16, you think I just started at 16? So if I'm at 16 making babies, can you imagine what I was doing at 15? Can you imagine what I was doing at 14? I just happened to make the baby at 16. So now, in this day and time, come on, man. She's 15, she's 16, she's 17. Look, I know the little boys. I was one of them little boys. So I'm going to talk to you and school you how this thing really goes.
As you should.
Because who was going to stop me? Once that little boy do what he did the first time, it's over. Once that little girl do what she did the first time, it's over. You can't stop that. If I come hollering, she gonna climb out the window. She gonna climb out the window because that's how it was. So now we living in a day and time where they think they got all the sense. How you gonna out-slick somebody who lived it? I lived it. I did it. Okay, cool. But this the key. I survived it. Will you survive it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Will you survive it?
I don't got no choice but to survive it.
And that's how you should always think, little brother. And that's how you should always see it. Because me, in about 3 more months, I'll be 60 years old. I done lived my life, bro. What is it to do? What is it to do?
You went on trips.
I done went everywhere to go.
Got grandbabies.
I done drove everything to drive. I done lived wherever I want to live. I done did everything I want to do. Everything I want to do. I did it. And will continue to do it if that's what I want to do. So, I'm just, if I can help the next person, I'm helping the next person. I live my life, man. Not too many dudes who I grew up with still here. See, Bird said it, man.
See, I be talking to Ava about that. I be telling her, I'm like, I really don't know a lot of people like close to your age. Like, I know most people in my family died before 60.
And that's something?
Yeah. And I mean, probably right before 60.
I just thank God, man. And that's why I am the way that I am, man. Wasn't nobody but God, bro. Nobody but God, bro. Nobody but God. A lot of people, you know, wasn't nobody but God, man. I done been shot up, I done been locked up, I done did it. And to be right here, and to be in the position that I'm in life, to have all the wisdom and the knowledge that I have when it comes down to God, to have a high spirituality that I have with God, man, and have the grandbabies that I have, and you know the stuff I'm able to do. Say, bro, wasn't nobody but God, bro. Nobody but God, bro. You don't come at me with that garbage, bro, because it wasn't nobody but God. And you can't make me believe or understand nothing else. So now, like you did. You ain't my grandson, but you say, Papa, I said, bro, I'm gonna make sure you straight, the best of my ability. Why? Because I would want somebody to take care of my grandson. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna school you, but I'm gonna be 100 with you. I ain't about to sugarcoat nothing with you. That ain't never happened.
I'm a guy too.
That ain't never happened. I ain't never about to sugarcoat nothing. No indeed. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Yeah, light on, a light off. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. As far as you and the girl in there, what y'all do, that's y'all. But as far as me making sure y'all good, I'm gonna do that. Anything else? Nah, bro. Nah. Old cat, say, bro. No woman in the world. I got 6 baby mamas, so don't tell me about no baby mama. I got 6 of them, 8 kids, so don't tell me nothing about that. No woman in the world ever say I put my hands on her. You fighting no woman, man. What mama was doing, Fat?
Going to sleep. But Stephanie fit go over there with the ladies talking about cleaning up her living room or something.
I ain't teach Stephanie you gonna do that.
No.
Mama gonna run them people, man. I keep telling them, but mama want to buy in the house.
She told me. Celeste too. I went and got Celeste and brought her back into her clinic.
Oh, she going to clean?
And then she said she get out about 12 or 12:30. Me and Dee gonna go to the gym.
Alright.
We ain't been in a couple of days.
Alright.
But she ain't want nothing to eat. She said she was going to sleep.
I'm about to go around now. I'm about to go around.
What you up to?
Nothing, I'm about to go pick up my groceries for my daddy, then head to the east.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
What you going to do in the evening?
Pack with some more stuff up and then finish painting my little cousin room
Oh,
and then head back over here to check on.
okay.
But yeah, the brother.
I do got a question though. So, how would I be a player if I still haven't had all the experience? And I most likely won't have all the experience.
I was the same way, right? I didn't understand it the way the old man was saying it, right? But it starts with self. Reason why it starts with self, you got to be able to motivate yourself. You have to be able to organize yourself. And you have to be able to lead yourself. And so with self. It ain't about other people. And that's the part. It's not about other people, man. It's about self. To come out here and work out, man, you got to be able to motivate yourself. To come out here and work out, I got to put the bench over there. I got to put the pull-up bar right there. Put the weights down there. I'm arranging things. I'm organizing. Now I get in here and do it. It's about self. And when self good, other people see it and they gonna make sure you all right because you motivated, you organized, and you was a participant. That's a player, man. That what the old man told me. You know what I'm saying? So now I could be hollering at this show. I'm a player. No, that ain't no player, man. It's a clown, man. Because one thing about a woman, no man in this entire world, that's what I'm saying, brother. No man breathing, dead, or unborn will ever outsmart a woman. Believe that. Believe that. Believe that. That's the coolest thing God ever made, boy. Hear the birds, huh?
So yeah, I hear him.
You will never, ever outsmart her, bro. And I'm telling you what I learned from a woman.
6.
All of them. See, bro, I was the picture guy, right, in the joint. So, say your girl came and she brought her friend with her, right? So y'all over there doing y'all thing and y'all whatever, you know. So she's sitting there, she bored. So I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna run it with her, right? So in the joint, a lot of women school me, and the thing is, don't mess with her money, and don't never talk about her friend. Don't ever mess with her money, and don't talk about her friend. You do that, you're good. It's coming at the woman mouth, right? The woman said, listen, one thing about a woman, she always wants to be needed. If she ever feel like she ain't needed, ball game. And I'm in the joint in visits. These are different women, you know what I'm saying? But they were schooling me, man, because I'm listening. They're schooling me. Can't no man tell you about no woman. A woman tell you about a woman. No man in this world taught no woman how to be. No man. You know what I'm saying? No man taught no woman how to be a prostitute. The woman taught the man how to be a pimp. Because another man would never teach that to another man. Another man would never teach that to another man. A woman taught that to a man. A woman, they say a woman can't raise a man. I got that. I got that pertaining to certain things. But when it comes down to dealing with this world, or you get the right shorty on your side, ball game. Ball game. I'm talking about the right one. Ball game. I'm in the game, right? I didn't mess with dudes. Why? Because the older cat, he said, listen, little brother, see that little boy you be running with? He not jealous of you, he envy you. He's the difference between somebody being jealous and envying you. A person that's jealous of you, you can give them and they'll be all right. But a person that envy you, they want to be you. Them kind of people, dangerous. Old cat told me that. The same dude that he told me to watch, the same dude he said envy me, was the same one that got on the stand and told on me. Same one. Same one, man. So I didn't experience so much in life. So all I could do is just get a game to the little brother. Shorty, if Shorty down for you, all game. All game. Say, bro. A woman is way more loyal than a man. Leave what I'm telling you. Leave what I'm telling you. If I gave him a key, he gonna find a way to beat me. He gonna find a way to set me up. He gonna find a way to kill me. If I gave it to her and told her to go put it up, that's what she did. That's what she did. Because a woman don't want to be you. A woman is loyal, man. The average man, dangerous.
Now see, but you saying a woman, a lot of these quote unquote women aren't women no more. They the girls still.
Because you have to be able to identify her. You have to be to the player. Back to the player. If you're not motivated, you're not organized, how you gonna be a participant? You're in the way, man. You're in the way. So I know, Shorty, look, put this here. That's for you. Do that. Ball game. Shorty, look, I need y'all go here. This for you. That ball game. Ball game. I couldn't do that with no dudes, man.
Okay.
Couldn't do that with no dudes, man. So, and living that life, I just sit back. I see it, bro, because I lived it. I can identify it because I live it. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you can build a team. You can build a team of all men. You got a team, you and a bunch of men. I get a team full of women. Depending on what we're doing, I guarantee we beat you every time. Guarantee you. Guarantee you, man.
Talking about the group of men or the group of women?
Because that woman gonna see something that man will never see. That woman will see something that man will never see. A woman told me, if your woman ever tell you something about somebody, if your mama ever tell you something about somebody, take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. Cash it in. Cash it in. Everything that Shorty told me, everything that mama told me about you, ball game. Ball game. She ain't gonna be wrong because she love you. She love you. Whether she your shorty, whether she your wife, whether she your sister, whether she your cousin, say, bro, they love different, bro. And when they love, they don't want nothing to happen to you. And because they don't want nothing to happen to you, they're gonna school you. That's what a woman will do. That's what a woman will do. That's why I ran with nothing but women. Cause I ain't trust dudes. I ain't trust dudes, man. My mama used to always tell me, boy, the death of you gonna be by the hands of a woman, cause that's all I ever ran with.
And that's what she told me. My mama told me. When we found out it was pregnant, she said it was gonna be the downfall of you.
Sound good.
No, that sounds terrible.
No, it sound good. It sound good. That's mama telling you about a woman. I say, your woman or your mama tell you about the dude. No woman is good enough for a mama's child. None. Everybody I brought to mama,
Nah.
get that little girl out of my house. I even bring that little girl right. Why don't take that little girl home? That's just mama. And mama gonna be like that towards other women.
So what about when we tell them stuff? Like, Ava peeped out some things about the guys who I hang around. I backed away from them because, like, I believed it.
Okay.
Now I tell her stuff about her female friend.
What I just told you the lady say? What the first thing I told you the woman said?
You said we
Don't
can't
mess
have
with
it.
her money and don't tell her about her friends. How you gonna tell a woman about her friends? That's the worst thing in the world. Even though you know they ain't no good, even though you know they dirty, even though you know they this and that. Back to player. Back to the player. Motivation, arranging it, organize it, be a participant. I know your friend ain't no good. And you know your friend ain't no good. But never tell a woman about a friend. You automatic got a problem. Because she gonna automatic side the friend.
And that's exactly what Ava told me too. She said
And this come out of woman mouth. You know what I'm saying? So even though you know it.
So why do they do that?
I'm not a woman, I don't know.
They are real emotional creatures and not logic.
You know why? The Bible. I'll show you in Proverbs. The Bible says that the ways of a woman is unknown. That's what Solomon said. The wisest man in the world, a man who had 1,000 of them, he said the ways of a woman are unknown. So how the hell you gonna figure out? It ain't our job to figure them out. You will be wasting your everlasting time trying to figure the woman out. You either gonna love her or you don't. Just that simple. Just that simple. Because you can't love her and figure out. How you gonna figure out? She's a woman.
It's impossible to figure out. It's hard for us to understand it because we so simple.
Shorty could do something. Go around the corner, do something, walk back in the house like nothing ever happened. You go do the same thing.
And then it's a problem.
No. You go do the same thing, and you come back in the house, you're gonna give yourself away. You're gonna give yourself away. I'm sitting in the joint, man. I go to jail at 28. I'm thinking but when I get in the joint, I'm the picture man. So every weekend, I'm talking to different women about different stuff. So the women schooling me, you dig? So now, that's where I get the game from, the woman. A man can't tell you about no woman. Only a woman can tell you about another woman. So now, as I'm being schooled, all I can do is school you now. I can't figure out, because like the woman said, the first time that a man get into another relationship other than the woman that he with, his routine gonna change.
Every time.
Huh?
Every time.
But the average man ain't paying that good attention to that.
What makes you say that? Because I definitely paid attention to it. Because it's like you do things properly in a better way depending on people. You don't think so? Like how you might have your house when you alone versus when people come over.
I go to the barber twice a month or once a month. Cause I'm cool right here. Now I'm over here though. So now I'm going to the barber every week. Because over here, I go every week. Over here, I'm once or twice a month. I ain't paying no attention to that. I'm caught up. You don't think they paying attention to that?
They is paying attention.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The average man, we just be going and going and going and going. Shorty gonna fall back. I'm telling you what the woman gave me the game. Ain't no man gave me no game.
Mm-hmm.
A man could never give me no game about no woman. No, man. A woman gonna teach you about that woman. A woman gonna teach you about that woman. So now I get the shorties. Shorty school me. Shorty do. All right, cool. I got it. That's why I don't listen to no dudes, man. I'm listening to you for, bro. Because 9 out of 10, my boy, right? My boy, I'm running with this dude. Me and him partners, right? But me and him doing stuff together, right? He backtrailing and going to tell Shorty everything I'm doing. My partner, who I'm doing this with.
That's what that's the main person who it happens with.
You see what I'm saying? So now, years go by, Shorty come back and say, you know how I knew what you was doing? He was telling me. So why would I teach you to trust dudes when I know what dudes will do to you? See what I'm saying? I'm not telling you what somebody told me, I'm telling you what I experienced. So I'm gonna give you real life game. Do what you want with it.
Because it's all up to me if I take it and run with it. Or at least apply it.
It's real life game, babe. It's real out here.
I'll be back later. I gotta go take care of this stuff.
It's your dad good, man.
Oh yeah, I talk to him every day. I gotta talk to my mama some more though.
Huh?
I said I gotta talk to my mama some more.
What's the problem with mama?
Ava. Really?
Say, bro.
She and the rest of the women in my family feel like I picked Ava over them.
You did.
I did. I know I did.
You did. But it's cool though. It's cool. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Because mama, I can't. You know what I mean? You mama. And the thing is, as young men, especially young men, who really have taught or who teaches us how to deal with a situation such as that with mama. I don't know, man. And what young man really want to hurt mama? So we really be in a twist. You see what I'm saying? Not knowing that, okay, you mama, you my shorty. Okay, shorty, that's mama. I'll never love you the way I love mama, because that's mama. Mama, I'll never love you the way I love her. That's shorty. Nah. You get to the point as a young man, man, listen, that's who I love, that's who I'm with, you know, but I still love you, mama. You know, nobody will never be able to separate me from you, mama. You're my mama. But how many young men talk to mama like that? We don't know how to go to mama like that. So the average young man, all he really do is hurt mama. You hurt mama, you hurt shorty. You hurt shorty, you hurt self. And it just be a big old circle. Because now I done hurt shorty mad with me. I done hurt mama, so now I'm feeling some type of way. So where I'm gonna go? Where I'm gonna go, bro? And that's really what happens to the average man, young or old. Because we don't know how to separate the two, and we don't know how to explain to the two. Because the thing is, that's mama, babe.
See, I've explained to Ava, and Ava understood it. Like, she's still very respectful of my mom outside of being around her. When she's with her, I'm in the car with her and Raya. I'm like, Ava, that's my mom. I don't talk about your mom. Today was the first day I ever said something bad about your mom.
But the thing is, though, you say she got it, right? Mm-hmm. Did you just say that?
Mm-hmm. Respectful to my mom.
Evidently she ain't got it. When it come down to me And mama, when it come down to mama and I, stay in your place, babe. And you got the right to say that. It's between mama and I. Mama, when it come down to shorty and I, hold up, mama. Gotta stay in your place. And it's just real like that. Other than that, you're gonna have a problem. And it's no disrespect with the two. Because got two women, man, they gonna always do that.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna always do that. And the average woman gonna feel like she have more control over you than your own mama. Just nature, man. Just nature, bro. Women gonna compete. It's just nature. I don't give a damn how old they are.
Can't understand.
Did I just tell you the ways of a woman is unknown?
Unknown.
So how you gonna try to figure it out? The thing is, it's not to get caught up between the two. You be real with yourself. Once again now, you gotta be able to motivate the two and organize the two. Arrange it in such a way to where you're a participant on both sides and you're not clashing. You gotta secure it with her, you gotta secure it with mama. And the average man, we don't know how to do that. Because we love both. We love both. So we want to satisfy both. But there is a way to satisfy both. But who gonna teach me? Like, who taught me to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how I know what to go tell mama? How I know what to go tell shorty about mama? How I know what to tell mama about shorty? Mama don't like her. So I'm gonna roll with mama because mama don't like her. So I'm gonna be cool with mama not liking her, but I'm gonna still love her even though I know mama don't like her.
Mm-hmm.
That's a disaster.
It is. It's very much a disaster.
But it's happening all day, every day.
So
Because who really talk about it?
So what's the best way to solve that?
I just told you.
What? Just set the boundaries.
Huh?
Just set boundaries.
You got to. You got it. You got to be a player in this situation. You got two women. Whether you want to believe it or not, you got two women. You got two women. You got your shorty, you got your mom. And you don't want to disappoint neither one of them.
Not saying that.
And you want them to get along.
I do.
Good luck.
Cause my mama be throwing slick comments. Like I had brought.
Good luck.
I brought Ava to my auntie house for Easter, I think it was. And my mama didn't even really try to speak to Ava, but she had said something slick. She talked about Ava health. She was like, "What's going on
Remember
with your
now,
health?"
this mama.
Mm-hmm.
To mama, that's a child. That's a child. And mama see, childs need to stay in a child place. That's mama.
Mm-hmm.
The child think they just as grown as mama.
But you're
She's
not.
still a female.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, who's schooling the child? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Oh, wait.
Who's schooling the child? You can't school her.
I don't try.
So if her parents didn't school her or her grandparents didn't school her, now she 18, 19 with attitude.
Trying to school herself.
Well, you become a product of your environment. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. It's just what it is. It should have been a counselor.
A counselor? No, I think you was in the right place, pastor. I think you in the right place, a pastor, definitely. Because you wouldn't be able to say this in the counselor's office.
No, man. You could say it in the counselor office if you experience life like that. As a pastor too boxed in. A pastor too have a stigma. You got to speak a certain way, and you can't come off a certain way because they already done set the stage how you supposed to be. So the average person is not gonna come all the way clean with the pastor, but they'll come clean with the counselor. That's why you got people when they go to counseling, they go to somebody who they can really talk to, because the average person can't really talk to pastor because certain things they can't say. That's why I tell all my members, don't give me no edit edition. Don't edit nothing when you're talking to me.
Give it a real.
If you telling me a story, and in the story, man, and that mother so and so, that be so and so, tell me that. I want to hear that. I want to hear the cursing. I want to hear that. I want the
Because
whole
that's the
full
raw
story.
truth.
Because that's what I
Ain't
want.
no blame.
But they'll say, well, you can't talk like that in front of the pastor. How the hell you gonna get the real story?
That's why I like coming to your church. That is and I feel like that's what my whole generation just want. That's what we all just want, the real. Cause like I had saw this little TikTok video, and it was like it was a comedian lady, and she was talking about her daughter. She was like, for some reason, this generation feels like they gotta go through stuff when we just want y'all to just go to college and go to work and stuff, and not have to go through it. But y'all not telling us, so we want to go through it, or we're going to go through it without no advice.
This is my thing. I always use it. This is my thing. Every time you come around, man, go wash the car. Go sit over there. Sit right there. Be quiet. Keep still. Leave that alone. That. I'm telling you everything what not to do. So as soon as you come around me, you already know what not to do. So now, I'm going to flip the script and say, man, go do something. What am I going to do, Popo?
I can't go over here. I can't do that. Can't touch that.
You done told me everything not to do.
Mm-hmm.
You never taught me what to do. And that's what's wrong with the average young person. Everybody want to tell them what not to do. Who is really schooling them on what to do? As simple as I have a situation between my mama and my shorty. How I handle that? Don't give me no garbage, because if it don't work, I'm going to be mad. If it don't work, I'm going to be mad. So now if I just give you the real life experience, how it is, how it go, I'm going to give you the real. Now, if it don't work for you, okay.
Because every situation is different.
Okay, now you have a better understanding. But if I just fabricate something for you and can't back it up, come on, man. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. Give me the real. And that's one of the main things. I pay attention to my sons. I pay attention to my son's friends. I pay attention to my daughters, their friends. I pay attention to all my I pay attention. Mm-hmm. You don't have to entertain everything. When a lot of stuff you hear, it's for you. It's for you. That's in your pocket. One day you'll be able to use that card. One day you're gonna be able to use that card. Back to the player, man. You have to know how to organize your own life. Mm-hmm. If the lady told me, man, when I was in the joint, the one of matter of fact, the dude, mama, football player, he was in the joint with his mama told me. She said, listen, Michael, when you go back out there, don't go out there trying to make sure everybody else is all right. She said, when you go out there, make sure Michael all right first. When you make sure Michael all right, then you're gonna make sure everybody else all right. If you try to make sure everybody else all right and you not all right, you're gonna have a problem. That's what the lady told me, right? Mm-hmm. The older cat told me, he said, man, you've been gone too long. He said, how long you been gone? I said, 11 years. He said, okay. How old was your oldest? I said, my oldest was 12. He said, okay, so he's 21, right? 22, okay. I said, how old was the youngest? I said, he was 2. So now he about 12, right? You've been gone all these years. What you gonna tell a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old?
Can't really tell them too much. They think
you've been gone all these years. What you gonna tell that 22 or that 23-year-old? You've been gone too long, bro.
They gotta wanna listen.
So you can't come home and try to play daddy. This is what the old cat told me.
That's true.
He said, what you do, go home and just adjust to everybody's life, the way they living, and you school them from there. That was the old cat told me. That was the old cat told me. And get what it did? It worked.
It did.
It worked. They looking for me to come home balking. Because if I balk, you're going to balk back. I'm not giving you no ammunition to shoot at me. I'm not giving you no reason to balk. If you balk, and not because I would balk, that's something you won't do. Shit, bro, we don't have, I don't know, but that's just how it was given to me.
No, I understand it because it makes sense. Like, I'm putting what you're saying and I'm looking at my life with it in my head. Like, when my daddy came home, he tried to bark orders and change everything, and everything just went downhill from there. Me and him getting into it. My mama and him getting into it. My sister was nowhere to be seen. She's staying at somebody else's house. And then everything just kept going down from there. Mama eventually moved out. I moved out.
See how everything fell apart?
Yeah.
See how everything just fell apart? Now, at the same time, you take him, who didn't get the schooling. You take him, who got the schooling, right? You bring both of them home, and look at the results. Over here, everything fell apart. Over here, everything grew. Because it's about adjustment, man. You dealing with shorty, about to have a baby, it's an adjustment. You ain't never been through that before. So you adjust. She get to acting crazy, all right. I told you, don't entertain everything she say. That's gonna drive you crazy. That's gonna drive you crazy. All right, babe. All right, babe. That's gonna be your best line in life. All right, babe.
I just say
Okay,
okay.
babe.
Alright. Whatever you say.
The little girl said, but Papa, I was mad with him. And then he gonna turn around and get mad with me. Let me be mad. I said to myself, you gotta be the craziest child in the world.
That's what she texted me too. She said, you mad at me.
I mean, you know, I'm looking at my grand like, you can't be that crazy.
Yeah.
So you mad because you was mad and he got mad, and now you getting mad because you was mad and he got mad, now you madder? You gotta be crazy. Boy, you gotta be crazy. Ain't no way. That's what y'all putting up out there?
Yes.
I'm saying my yo. I'm standing my yo. The hell I look like my brain capacity couldn't handle that.
You think it's easy?
Like that's unfair to somebody my age to even try to who.
And younger people is dealing with that than us. Like that is real life, just a normal girl thing to us now. Like seriously, girls will get mad just because you get mad at them.
Parents. Say it again. Say it again.
Girls will get mad because you're mad at them
And that's what y'all young dudes dealing with.
every day.
So you can't get mad with her.
You saw what happened when I got mad. Before that, it would be her just throwing hands basically.
Get you go to when you go stop by the stove
Mm-hmm.
and get you some disinfectant spray
Mm-hmm.
and get you a smoke odor eliminator, right? Keep it in your coat, keep it around you, right? So when she go to doing that crazy stuff, say the devil is a lie. I don't want your germs, and I don't want your smoke. I'm good. I'm telling you. Get you some. It gotta say, can't just be no
Disinfectant
smoke
and
odor eliminator. So when she come with that smoke, just start spraying. You ain't gotta spray it on it. Just
do a little spray. And you know what she gonna do after that? Throw it up.
listen. That's the point.
I know.
The point
Get the
is,
devil out of it.
I gotta get me right.
Mm-hmm.
Else I'm gonna be half crazy messing with you. So I'm good. What you did that for? I went to therapy this morning and my therapist told me to get it.
You be like, therapist, I already told her before when you had told me that stuff the other day, just say okay. I told her that, and then I was like, what I said after that? No, I just told her you told me. I'm gonna be like, you told me this again. I'm gonna be like, my therapist, your papa told me.
I told you, little brother, don't try to figure her out. Don't entertain the foolishness. It's just that simple. Well, your papa told me not to entertain you with that.
Mm-hmm.
She already know her papa. That's why she told you the other day, this not your family, this my family, and that's not your papa, that's my papa. Like, I like this little girl, she 18, and she messed up like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you 18, like, damn, you messed up like that. I just stand in yours, man. I don't want to go out there. Y'all had that world, bro. Little brother, love you, man. Boy, y'all. Shit, bro.
We something different.
I mean, it's bad because a lot of these young ladies and young men, they're not built like that, right? So now, when they can't have their way, they don't see it their way, they don't have no understanding, now they want to cut their wrists. Or they want to do something to commit suicide, take pills.
Mm-hmm.
Because they doing it for the attention. It's all about an attention, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it is. A woman gonna always be a baby, right? We mind our business. Here come the baby. Ah, damn noise. Right? That's what you do. You gonna fuss at the baby. Me?
Ignore it.
Pick it up. That's all they want. Some attention.
Mm-hmm.
So now they ain't hollering no more.
Mm-hmm.
But let me take it and put the baby back down. Ah, what the hell you hollering for?
Pick it back up.
Pick it back up. All she wants is attention. The baby don't know how to ask for the attention. So the baby acts out for the attention.
And she's acting out because of her parents not giving her
She
the
wants the
attention.
attention, man. It's hard. It's not hard, bro. But you don't have enough players in the game. You don't have enough players in the game. It's not hard, bro. Okay, I see you just want my attention.
Mm-hmm.
You like yesterday, she was really upset yesterday. She was balking, right? Being the dude that I am, what I made her do? Stand up, give me a hug. It's gonna be all right. Papa love you, babe. She just wants some attention, man. But she don't want Papa attention, she wants Daddy attention. So now since Daddy can't give the attention, she'll take Papa attention because she mad with her man. See how the game go? See how the game go? But if Daddy was there, giving her attention,
Oh, he
like
was.
she
He was
wanted,
on the phone.
he's not here.
Yeah, yeah.
Want to hear, like
That's
Derek
why.
said.
That's why he
Pull up.
invited her to Disney World.
Derek said, pull up. You got to pull up.
Ava Lily said he only invited me because he felt bad.
Say, bum. Watch when we get the building going around there in the sessions we have. It's going to be closed this session because I don't want everybody and everybody's business. And the thing is that there are a lot of young men and women your age. All they want is the attention and the guidance. If we can give y'all the attention and the guidance, ball game.
You can make this world great again.
Ball game, man. Attention and guidance, that's it. That's it. Your brother got a gun this long. For what, little brother? What you gonna do?
Oh no, it's just for us to have.
You go into that penitentiary and get you a life sentence. You don't want to be in there. Come on, little brother. Come on, little brother. Come on, little brother. Come on, little sister. Don't do that. Because now, when them white folk give you that time, now you won't cry. What you crying for? You made the choice, you made the decision. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right, man.
Oh, I know I'm gonna be all right.
Little group. So I'm gonna put my chairs. Once I put my chairs over here, I'm going to paint them, have it nice, man. Put my chairs over here, and we're gonna just sit in the chair. We're gonna run it, man. Let the people come. Different people gonna come. And the thing is, man, is to strengthen the family.
Because I talk about that over and over.
Strengthen the family.
Because the family just ain't strong anymore. What they say is what brought the family down was like right around your generation when drugs came into play. And they said when y'all started going to jail, and then the mamas had to raise the boys by themselves just working, and the boys just out there doing whatever, that's what brought the downfall of my generation.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, my generation was one, lowest marriage rate, lowest kids rate, don't even want to work no more.
All that stuff sound good. But regardless to the marriage, regardless to this and that, shit, but I don't have no self-motivation. If I don't know how to arrange what little I have, what good is all that other? What good is a marriage? What good is a business? What good is that? Because sooner or later it's going to fall.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not together.
That's where the discipline comes into
And the
play.
thing is that I bring you in the family. So now it's a unit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna let you get out of the way with her. I'm not gonna let her get out of the way with you. I told you when I first met you, I don't take sides. I don't take nobody's side.
You do right.
I'm gonna give you the real, I'm gonna give you the real. It is what it is. I'm not about to take nobody's side. So now, as a family man, we gotta get back to where we have the respect for one another. We done lost a lot of respect. And until we get to where we got the respect, it's gonna be all right. But then my
It
thing
just takes
is,
time.
my thing is, I'm gonna make sure. If I make sure you all right, he gonna make sure she all right. She all right, she gonna make sure she all right. She gonna make sure he all right. You gonna make sure she all right. She gonna make sure, and I did my job, and I'm good.
I'm outside.
All right, people.
I haven't even left yet. What's going on?
Tell her you about to go do what you gotta do for your daddy.
You heard that?
Tell her stop bothering me for the day.
Papa said stop bothering me for the day. You mean
Tell her time.
she hung up on me.
She hung up on you?
Yeah. She mad now. I'll see you later.
All right, young man.
Oh, funny.
That's what I do. That's what I do for my Monday. Now my day gone, my teaching session gone. But it was worth it. It was a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. We'll be ready tomorrow. This, I believe the stage has been set. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, I could take this right. I could run Revelation. I could run Daniel. I could run Jacob. I could run from Genesis to Revelation. I could break down the millennium. I could break down the millennium. All that's good. All that's good. But what about this young brother going through what he going through? Or this young sister going through what she going through? Or this lady, or this man, or this family, or these people? I mean, this is the key. But okay, let's address this as well as sharing this, as well as teaching this, as well as getting an understanding of this. Because I hear what you're saying. Pastor, but I'm worried about my daughter. I'm worried about my son. I hear what you're saying, Pastor, but the relationship ain't. I hear what you're saying, Pastor, but these people tripping on the job. I hear what you're saying, Pastor, but man, the money a little funny right now. I hear what you're saying with that. You know what I mean? And then until we able to help everybody and to address all situations, even though we can't handle all situations, at least we address it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of young men, that's a serious thing, being put in a situation between mama and shorty. You know what I'm saying? The average young man don't know how to handle that. The average young man don't even feel he should be able to handle that. You got dudes constantly coming home. Dudes, like what the brother said. He came home with all that balking. Whole family fell apart. You did? It's just so much, man, that we can just bring to the table and discuss and get a better understanding. But how can we bring certain things to the table and discuss and get a better understanding? Well, if these people don't understand that, these people don't know nothing about that, these people ain't been through that. So that's why I come the way I come, bro. I never change for nobody but God, bro. And all I'm gonna do is mature and go. What we doing? We doing okay. I'm not a TV person, man, so I don't know how to work with TV. This here, man, it's gonna take me forever to learn how to do this. I don't do TV. I don't do television. Not me. See y'all tomorrow, man. I'm gonna check on mom. I have it together tomorrow. There's some mosquitoes. We got mosquitoes out here biting on you, but where are all these mosquitoes?